we'll wrap up then. We can wrap it up.
So, phone
problems.
Yeah, phone problems. So we
So we'll wrap it up.
Yeah, so we'll wrap it up. The point is in 45. I was going to go to Philippians chapter 2 actually. So Philippians chapter 2 verse 12 to kind of close out the loop on like God being all sovereign and always and working out things for his good pleasure. The tension between human responsibility, which is his brother did an evil thing, but God was carrying out his purposes the whole time. And it wasn't some reactionary thing by God. It was literally a declaration by God to put his person, Joseph, in this place of power. And he chose, God, in his sovereignty, to have it come about in this particular way. In the same way that Jesus went to the cross. It wasn't reactionary. He wasn't like, well, maybe if the Jews start hating him, then we'll get him to the cross. It was like, no, God declared it to be so. Yeah. And so there is this tension between human responsibility and God's sovereign plan. And I think that there's no better verse that shows the tension of this than in Philippians 2, 12. And it says, therefore, my beloved, as you've always obeyed, so now, not only as in my presence, but much more in my absence, work out your salvation with fear and trembling. This is a person doing a thing. Yeah. Work out your salvation in fear and trembling. Yeah. For it is God who works in you. Right. So he's saying, work out your salvation in fear and trembling, telling you to do a thing. Right. But where does salvation come from? God. For it is God who works in you. So he's asking you to work, but saying that it's God that's going to be doing the working, both to will and to work for whose good pleasure? His own. Yeah. So there is this... For his good pleasure. So there's this thing. He's commanding you to work out your salvation in fear and trembling, yet it's God who works in you, both to will and to work for his own good pleasure. Mm-hmm. And there's this tension. And it's this tension of, God calls me to do something, but yet God is the one that's responsible for me doing any good thing that comes from me. Why? Because I'm full of the Holy Spirit. Mm-hmm. And so any fruit that comes from this vine is a fruit of the Spirit, not a fruit of Heath or Matt. Right. And if we see good that comes from someone that does not have the Spirit, we can be sure that there is a spirit not of God behind it, and therefore it is a bad fruit, not a good fruit. Something like philanthropy from a rich person is, I get a tax break. Yeah, I see. Yeah. Very few, if I don't even know if it exists. Right. That's the question. Where there's any love that doesn't come from a place of selfishness or I will get something in return. Right. But for us, it's something we work on. Is it's like, I'm just going to love you. Right. And you can't repay me. Right. I'm not just going to do a good work for you. I'm going to love you. Right. That's our calling, at least. Yep. So if we're able to love, if we're able to achieve that, it's because God the Father. I have one last verse. All right, we got to wrap up before the phone dies again. I have one last verse. If you want to buy us a camera, call in. Right. Since our phone battery is at 1%. Bring us home, baby. I'm just gonna go. I had a couple more, but I'll just go to 50. In Genesis 50, 20 to 21, it literally puts the nail in the sovereign coffin. And it says this: as for you, Joseph again talking to his brothers, as for you, person full of free will, you meant evil against me. Mm-hmm. But God meant it for good, to bring about that many people should be kept alive as they are today. Yeah. So, this is his brothers meant it for evil, but God meant it for good. So, what I'm saying is it shapes it up, and it really hits that human responsibility evil thing. God's plan was for all of these things to happen, but it was the brothers who were evil. You meant evil.